Good evening, viewers. I am present here. A new topic. Today I am discussing about language. Language is an important part of human life. Just imagine if there is no language for human being, what happens? It would be very fearful to think about if there is no language. But there should not be fear. If there is no language, then there would be a sign language or any other tools or means to communicate one person to another person. But this is the part of nature, and nature plays an important role. And all things is nature, and we are just creation of nature and part of nature. In fact, we are the Xerox of nature. Nature Xerox one to another, another to other. So if we deep think, we realize that language is a gift of God. It is a means to communicate. It is a tool of communication. And what is the communication? As we know that we are human beings, and being a human beings, we have emotions, we have ideas, we have thought and life experience, and we need to share these things. We need to share our experience, our thought, our ideas, our imagination. So the question is that how we share it, how we express it, how we convey these things to other person. So there is a breeze, there should be a breeze, and that breeze is language. So we need a language to help communicate ourselves, to express ourselves. I think you must know what is a language. So language is a tool of communication where we can express our ideas, thought, emotions, expressions, and experience of life. The great philosopher of ancient time, the time of classical age, his name is Aristotle. Once Aristotle said, a person who doesn't live in a society, he may be a god, semi-god, or maybe a demon. That means the person who lives in a society, it is obligatory for him or them to be a social, to be civil. And as we become civil, we develop tradition, culture, ritual, and many things. So communication and language also a tools to share our tradition, our rituals, our cultures, and many more. In this way, we find that language serves as the medium through which human knowledge and culture are both preserved and shared. People's ability to think is closely tied to language, making it central to every fact of human existence. In English, the term language originated from the Latin word lingua, meaning tongue or language. The field dedicated to study language is known as linguistics. Essentially, language is a human communication system that implies various arbitrary signals, including vocal sounds, gesture, and written symbols. According to Edward Sapir, language is a purely human and non-instinctive method of communicating ideas, emotions, and desire by means of voluntary produced by symbols. Language is a means of communicative thoughts. Language is a species specific. Language is one of the most important and characteristic form of human behavior. Therefore, human stands apart from other beings primarily because of their ability to use language. which serve as a vital tool for communication. Language allows individuals to convey their thoughts and emotions to others. In the absence of language, it becomes challenging for one to thrive within a society. Humans communicate using language, which has several distinct features that set it apart from animal communication. The key characteristics of human language are likewise. Characteristics and feature of language. First, it is vocal and verbal. Vocal and verbal means which can be articulated by our organ. Which types of organ? Vocal organ, which includes our lips, teeth, vocal cord, etc. Next is it is a tool for communication. Third one is it is a social phenomena. Fourth is arbitrary. The most important and astonishing thing of language is that it is arbitrary. Arbitrary means there is no rule and regulation. If we say apple, why does say it is apple? Apple means सेब ही क्यों? Apple means banana क्यों नहीं? So it is arbitrary. The fifth characteristics of the language is that it is traditional and non-institutive medium. Sixth is utilize symbols. Language use the symbols like A, B, C, D, which we call letters. In fact, what is letter? Letter is also a part of symbol. Next one is it is organized. And the most important feature of is that it is distinct, inventive, intricate and flexible. Now the question is that why we need the language, need and importance of language. The first point is that it acts as a cultural carrier. If there is no communication, if there is no language, how does one can carry their culture, one's culture? So it is an important tool and it is need as a carrier of cultural and rituals. It is also serve as the vehicle of thoughts. It is also a medium of expression. As we know that it is a series of lectures, especially semester 4 English major students, and sixth major paper is that language. So what should we read and what should we teach in this major paper? There are 3 units and we will discuss all these units. The first unit consists language and linguistics, in which we will find and explore language, structure of language and linguistics, phrases and clause, syntax, semantics and pragmatics, basic concept of sociolinguistics, psycholinguistics, etc. In the second unit, we will explore phonetics and phonology. In the modern days, phonetics and phonology is a major part of language. In this unit, we will also reveal organ of speech, phonology, description of speech sound, syllable, stress, intonation, and many more. And the last unit, we will discuss morphology. Morphology, introduction of morphology, aim and objectives of morphology, branches of morphology, morphological structure, morpheme, allomorpheme, and word formation. In this way, slowly and gradually, we will complete this series. For today, it's enough. Thank you very much.